What's good, my people? I know what y'all thinking, man. Like, bro, what is bruh on? Like, bruh, this week is Drug War Vet. Week before that is CEO. Week before that is Man Pro. Week after that is Custom. Week after that, you helping somebody start their brand. Week after that, I know sometimes it can be a little confusing, and I know sometimes you're thinking like, bro, what do bruh really be on? And it's weird because one of my peoples asked me a handful of years ago, at least 5 years ago. I just happened to be with one of my homies. Actually, y'all know my homie. He been making waves. He just dropped the B Buckeye jacket and hoodie for Cam, my nigga Keith Camp. I just happened to be with my homie Keith one day, and he asked me something, man, and it just stuck with me for a very long time. Again, this is 5-6 years ago, maybe even a little longer. But he asked me when I picked him up, he was like, bro, like, dang, what do you do? And I'm like, huh? Like, he like, what is it that you do? And I'm like, elaborate. Or what you mean? He like, bro, I see you design. I see you style. I see you help other people build their brand. I see you do this. I see you do that. He's like, but I can't pinpoint the one thing that I know for a fact that you do that you put above everything else. And it kind of stuck with me. And in life, and as in everything, as in business and in life, and it's always two sides of things. It's always going to be different perspectives that you could look at it from. And at first, I was a little taken back, and I was not offended, just taken back, like, well, damn, like, so my answer was, because I can do all those things. I like doing all those things. And when I started my fashion journey and fashion career, I wanted to tap into every department of it, whether it was styling, whether it's merchandising, whether it's being a buyer, retail, designer. Those things, I've done all of those things. I've got experience. I've had experience in all of those lanes, and in all actuality, it helped me learn a lot more about the business. And I think I'm further off because of it, because I know different departments of the fashion industry, and it helps me understand other departments even better. But on the flip side, I had to look at it from his perspective, or from the other side, like, there's not one single thing that I have locked in on and put everything else to the side and just locked in on this one thing. And I'm sure we've all heard the saying, jack of all trades, master of none. In certain situations, that's perfectly fine. But in other situations, you have to master something. There's something that you just gotta lock down and become a master craftsman at whatever it is, whether it's sales, whether it's customer service, whether it's just being a good human, whether it's going to the gym consistently, whatever the case may be. There has to be something in your life where you have to take it more serious than other things. You have to spend more time with it. You have to curate it more. You have to build on it more. And that's something you master. So in all actuality, even though that has stuck with me, I know this is every bit of 5, 6, 7 years since we had this conversation. And it's always stuck with me. What is it that I do? And I guess to sum it all up, man, I create. And I chose the forum or the industry of fashion and style because that's what I'm passionate about. That's what I've always loved, and kind of what I've always, been pretty good at doing. I've always been able to put outfits and looks together since I was a kid. It's always been something I've been able to do. And we're just at a point now, man, where we have a lot going on. I'm at a place where I have to set a couple of things down just so I can really lock in and focus on what it is that I really do. Or maybe not even what I really do, but what I really want to do. And I told myself last year that by the time my birthday hit in 25, definitely by 26, within a 1 or 2 year time frame, that I'm going to focus all of my time on custom made pieces and me actually getting back on the machine myself and just starting from scratch, man. It's why I came into the game. I had no idea I would have ready to wear apparel lines that I was selling in bulk and had literally lines and collections of, where I built a collection, where I built a line of pieces for one particular brand, when all I really wanted to do was come in and do custom pieces, one-on-ones, one or two, stuff that you really wasn't going to see on nobody else in the world. That was the ultimate goal when I started, which is why I created manufactured products. That's why the sewing machine was my first logo. What you see Man Pro, what you see CL, what you see Drug War Vet, those are things that came later on in my creative career, my fashion journey, because I learned how to create a brand. I learned how to create sales. I learned how to create momentum. I learned how to create buzz. I learned how to create demand. But now I'm at a point where, yeah, that's cool, and I enjoy it. But the way fashion is shifting right now, it's only the elite will survive. Only the elite will survive. And I feel I'm one of the elite, and I have to stay true and authentic to who I am, what I do, what I created, and why I created it, even though it may not be as popular or as trendy as some of the stuff that's going on in fashion and in the world of entertainment right now. So, just my personal opinion, it's time for your boy to lock in and focus on one specific thing. And until that thing gets to a certain point where I feel I've mastered it and it has its own motion where it doesn't need my hands on it every day, I think we can, venture off into some other things. 'Cause I have plenty of other things I want to accomplish in my fashion career. I took some time off last year to kind of give some attention to the youth, personally and professionally, and it was a great experience. But I think this year it's time to focus on myself. I don't think I've given myself the proper time and attention over the last several years as far as what I really want to do and accomplish in fashion. And I think I've been kind of putting other stuff in front of it because it's entertaining. I like creating things. I like creating new tasks. I like creating new projects. I like working on new projects. But the life project means the most. You gotta have your life in order for your business to be in order. Until I get to that point, man, we kind of focus on what's most important right now. And I think what's most important right now is focusing on these custom pieces that no one in the world will ever have or see unless you get it from me. Got some dope concepts we're working on right now. We're dealing with a few different manufacturers. Normally I have one manufacturer, one local seamstress or tailor. Now we have 2 local seamstress tailors, and we have 3 or 4 manufacturers that we work with in different parts of the world who do different things. So, that's pretty much where we at with it, man. So to answer my man's question, man, I like doing everything because I can do everything, and I learned a lot. But now it's time to focus on that one thing, to not be a jack of all trades, but be a master of one. I'm the model, man. Get up, get dressed, be great.